everything that we've learned throughout our entire lives tells us aliens is the most far-fetched fucking thought. Aliens is most far-fetched by a long shot, and I feel like a discovery like this just kind of brings it closer. Like, there's some... And aliens,
it makes
maybe
you think,
people that were here, to be honest. They could have been people that were here and then now are somewhere else. Because it's like, I don't know, I hate that shit that when people talk about it's impossible. Like, it's impossible to say it's sustain life here, sustain life there. And it's like, nigga, we ain't even been there. Like, there's no way there's anybody living on Mars. All the shit that we've lived through, all the shit human beings have made it through and everything that we're actually capable of, it's like, hey, you're going to sit here and tell me there's no chance?
The galaxy is so big, like, yeah, there's it would be a lower chance, I feel like there's no life out there, just like with how enormous the galaxy is. There is. I mean, there's been, like, movies and games and shit like that where it's like, oh, you're on Mars and there's people living underground. It's like,
I don't know. There's like the scope of reality, though, and our objective reality, what we understand, and like I think there's only so much purpose of thinking beyond that. I think like if you look at our understanding of like what we know of like the planets and the Earth, like yes, it's possible that there are other beings out there and other whatever, right? Like whatever science fiction shit like you can conjure up in your head, like yeah, that's possible if that's there. But like from what we understand about time travel and like space travel, like the amount of like manpower and resources and everything it would take to like whether to like, you know, live in that, like, you know, be able to like travel like in those distances, right? Like it's impossible. And like I don't know, I just don't know what the use is of like really thinking beyond that. Thinking beyond like the, you know, what's
I get what
reality.
you're saying. At this current time, just like based off what we know and like the facts of the situation, there is no, like right now there is no life. Like we are, like there hasn't been anything to contact us. There's really no evidence of it. So like I get what you're saying.
I don't think the general public knows that for sure.
Well, I mean, what is that shit that came out last year from the Mexico? They showed the pictures of those little aliens last year sometime, bro.
I didn't see
You didn't see that? Yeah, Mexico like released like these like little bodies they had mummified, little alien bodies that they had mummified.
Still look that up, but I don't know if I remember that or not. I have been seeing the alien shit has been getting weird lately, but I don't know. I think it's more likely.
MexicoCon 2023, September 13th. That first video
unveiled to Mexico Congress.
At Wayfair, we get pretty excited about furniture. Around.
We get so excited
in Mexico,
at the
pulling back the curtain on what they believe are aliens and put two of those corpses on display. Take a look. These small mummified specimens were unveiled at Mexico's first ever UFO hearing yesterday.
The monkey.
Clay.
Yeah, looks like E.T. You're right. The alleged alien corpses were found in Peru. They're believed to be 700 to 1,800 years old. They only had 3 fingers and elongated heads. X-rays of the aliens were also shown, and experts say one of the bodies has eggs inside of it.
Oh.
Yeah, God.
What's going on in Peru?
Yeah.
Right. So, is this real? Do people believe this?
I don't know.
As Leslie Lopez says, we want DNA samples.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
And then we're eventually going to find out that aliens look nothing like we think they look. It look nothing like E.T.
It looks like a stone carving. It really does.
I don't know. It almost to me at this point seems more likely it's a government.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. It's like last year they were putting out some more alien stuff that like there's a possibility. Like every year it seems like there's more possibilities that aliens are real and like more hints and stuff that and releasing files and shit.
If they are real, do you think there's more of a chance that they're good or like evil?
I think for the most they probably have to be good if they are out there, because I feel like if not, then.
I don't think people are really born with a good or evil, like especially species like that. I don't think they're born with like
they could be way more advanced to where they just they don't have intentions like that and they're just trying to like
if there's aliens out there, do you really think they're like different beings, or do you think there's more of a chance that like people came from here?
I mean, the biggest likelihood of other beings would be like a cell form, like in cell form, like a more akin to like a bacteria or a virus. I think if we were to like, there's a book called The Andromeda Strain, and like in that they talk about like how in all likelihood it would be something to that effect as more so like a being, like just in terms of like you know, like on Earth there's more bacteria than people, right? So like that's probably more than likely what you would run into. was like in terms of like what the likelihood it would be like an actual full-fledged being. I don't know, probably lower, probably extremely low, I would say.
You know, it'd really suck if you went and you found a new planet with life on it, and then when you got there, everything was just fucking massive. Like, I mean, like the biggest or like the smallest tree there was like our biggest tree on Earth. And you just got there, and it was like, yo, what the fuck? You saw something that was like a dog. And it was just like, I mean, it was just like the biggest dog anybody's ever seen. And then fucking, you find out it's just a
bug. That would be the scariest shit ever. A bug like 3 times as big as you, dude. It's just like, fuck.
No, the worst would be if it was like some Rick and Morty shit where it was like basically like it was like you're going back to Earth, but like just one thing is different. Like there's just something that's like really annoying, and you're just like, God fucking damn it! Like I'm back home, but
that would be worse than landing on a place where everything is giant and
like you have to shout your mouth or something like that. Like you're trying to talk to somebody and they just shout their mouth, and you're like, what the fuck? Like why do I have to live here?
Oh, dude, yeah, that would suck.